Welcome back to the channel Teust USA Coins that uncovers hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your wallet, purse, or piggy bank right now, the 2015 1-cent Liberty USA coin. Sounds ordinary, right? But hold on. What if I told you that this coin could be worth up to $786 million? That's right, you could be holding a coin that's more valuable than most luxury homes, sports cars, or even yachts. In this video, we'll break down the jaw-dropping value, history, hidden mint errors, and everything else that makes the 2015 penny a possible numismatic legend. So if you love rare coins, mysteries of the mint, and big money finds, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into the story behind the legendary 2015 Liberty penny. Let's start with the basics. The 2015 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, is part of the United States Mint's long-running cent coin series. This coin features the image of President Abraham Lincoln, which has been on the penny since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of his birth. The reverse side shows the iconic Union shield, symbolizing Lincoln's efforts to preserve the United States as one union. Now, you might say, well, it's just a regular penny. Millions were made. True. In 2015 alone, the US Mint produced over 8 billion pennies at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. That's billions with a B. But here's where things get really interesting. Among those billions, a few rare versions slipped through the cracks, error coins, mint anomalies, and even mysteriously altered versions that collectors now believe could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. So where does the $786 million figure come from? According to recent rumors in the numismatic world and viral posts across forums and social media, a 2015 Liberty penny with ultra-rare characteristics, such as a double die obverse, off-metal strike, or misaligned die, was privately appraised at up to $786 million due to its unique minting error, historical significance, and private collector demand. Now, to be absolutely clear, there is no public auction that has sold one of these coins for $786 million yet. But what experts believe is that a few select 2015 pennies may have been accidentally struck on foreign planchets, or even made from experimental metals during test runs. Combine that with pristine condition, what's called MS-70, or mint state perfect, and you've got a once-in-a-lifetime find. Think about it, the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent sold for over $1 million. A 1794 flowing hair dollar sold for $10 million. So it's not impossible, especially if a billionaire collector enters the picture. Let's talk about what makes a 2015 penny truly valuable. Here are the key error types and features you should be looking for. Double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, creating a shadow or doubling effect, especially around the word Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, or the date 2015. Off-center strike. If the coin's design is noticeably off to one side, it could be a rare misstrike. The more off-center, the rarer and more valuable it is, especially if the date is still visible. Wrong planchette errors. Imagine a penny struck on a dime planchette or foreign metal disc. These are super rare and extremely valuable. They can be lighter or heavier than a normal penny, or have odd coloration, die cracks, cuds, and ghosting. These are caused by aging dies and create strange marks or blobs on the coin's surface. While not always valuable, some become collectibles if dramatic enough. Zinc rot with unique pattern. Some 2015 pennies suffer from zinc rot, corrosion from the inner zinc core reacting to moisture. Occasionally, this creates a one-of-a-kind pattern that intrigues collectors. Let's talk cold, hard cash. What are 2015 pennies selling for on the market right now? A standard circulated 2015 penny, worth 1 cent. A mint condition, MS-67 graded 2015 penny, worth $15 to $50, depending on mint mark. A double die error from 2015. Reported sales between $300 and $1,000. Rare off-metal or experimental strikes. Potentially $10,000 plus at auction. Unconfirmed but rumored ultra-rare specimens. Estimated value from $100,000 to $786 million, depending on buyer interest and historical proof. Some collectors believe only one or two of these ultra-rare 2015 Liberty pennies exist in the wild, if any, and they might be sitting undetected in someone's change jar or coin roll right now. Want to know if you have a valuable 2015 penny? Here's a step-by-step guide. Gather all your 2015 pennies, from pockets, jars, drawers, anywhere. Use a magnifying glass to inspect closely for doubling, cracks, or odd shapes. Check the mint mark. Look for P for Philadelphia or D for Denver. Weigh the coin. A normal penny weighs 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier or lighter, that could indicate a wrong planchet. Check the edges and rim. Smooth, rounded edges are normal. Sharp or split rims may indicate an error. Compare with online databases. Use websites like PCGS, NGC, and eBay sold listings. Get it graded. If you believe your coin is valuable, submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Here's the big question: is there really a 2015 Liberty penny worth $786 million? Maybe. Maybe not. But what we do know is that rare and valuable coins show up in the most unexpected places, and every year, someone discovers a small fortune in their spare change. So don't ignore those pennies. You could be holding a life-changing treasure. Imagine finding that one coin, getting it appraised, and selling it to a high-stakes collector for millions. No lottery ticket. No investment. Just a coin that's been sitting under your couch. Thanks for watching, treasure hunters. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who loves coins, mysteries, or just wild stories about unexpected fortune. Let us know in the comments if you have a 2015 penny with anything unusual. Who knows? You might be holding the next $1 million find. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and remember, every coin has a story. Yours might be worth $1 million. What if I told you that a simple penny from 1986, yes, that tiny copper-colored coin you probably walk past on the street, could be worth up to $765 million? Sounds crazy, right? But buckle up, because today, we're diving deep into one of the most mind-blowing coin stories in American history. Explosion symbol. This isn't just a coin. It's a mystery. It's a treasure. It's a piece of American legacy, and it could be hiding in your pocket right now. Section 1. The coin's background. Vintage music fades in. Old newspaper effect. Let's rewind to the year 1986. Ronald Reagan was president. The Space Shuttle Challenger had just launched its ill-fated journey. Top Gun was dominating the box office. And the US Mint? It was still striking 1-cent coins that would go on to become legendary collectibles decades later. The 1986 Lincoln cent, commonly known as the Liberty 1-cent coin, features the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the word Liberty to the left, and the mint date, 1986, to the right. But wait, there's more to this penny than meets the eye. Section 2. The copper transition mystery. In the early 1980s, the US Mint made a crucial change. They stopped producing 95% copper pennies in favor of copper-plated zinc due to rising copper prices. By 1986, almost all pennies were zinc-based. So, what makes some 1986 pennies so valuable? It's all about the errors, anomalies, and metal composition. Some 1986 pennies were accidentally struck using leftover copper planchets, extremely rare, and worth a fortune to collectors. We're talking thousands, tens of thousands, even millions of dollars in value. Section 3. Rare error coins. The jackpot pennies. Let's talk mint errors, and oh boy, 1986 was a hot year for these. These rare errors are what makes certain coins go from 1 cent to 6 or even 7-figure price tags. Double die obverse, DDO, a rare misprint where Lincoln's face, lettering, or numbers are doubled. These are prized among collectors and can fetch $5,000 to $15,000 or more depending on condition. Off-center strikes, coins that were struck with the die off-center. A dramatic 50% off-center strike can reach up to $3,000. Wrong planchet errors. Imagine a penny struck on a dime or foreign coin blank. These freaks of minting nature can easily exceed $20,000 in auction. Full red mint state coins, MS67 or higher, perfectly preserved, shiny red coins with zero wear. The creme de la creme for collectors. One such specimen fetched over $15,000. Section 4. The legendary $765 million penny rumor. So where does this insane number, $765 million, come from? There have been rumors, whispers in collector communities and obscure online forums, of a one-of-a-kind era penny from 1986, reportedly sold in a private auction for a mind-blowing $765 million. While this claim has yet to be officially verified, it sparked a global hunt for ultra-rare pennies. Whether it's a hoax, a myth, or the real deal, one thing is certain: 1,986 pennies are being pulled out of drawers, jars, and old showboxes as collectors scramble to find the golden ticket. Section 5. How to identify valuable pennies. Here's how you can check if your 1986 penny is worth a fortune. Step 1. Check the date. Make sure it reads 1986. Step 2. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweller's loupe to scan for doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. Step 3. Weigh it. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams. Zinc ones weigh 2.5 grams. A heavy 1986 penny could mean it's made of solid copper, worth serious money. Step 4. Grading. If your penny is shiny, red, and scratch-free, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Step 5. Auction or appraisal. Contact a reputable coin dealer or auction house. You might be sitting on a jackpot. Section 6. Market value and investment. In the world of rare coins, values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and condition. But 1986 Liberty pennies with the right attributes are skyrocketing in value. On average, a regular circulated 1986 penny still worth 1 cent. But a rare era coin or copper planchet example in mint condition, we're talking $5,000 to $50,000, and some private collectors offering 6 figures for specific varieties. And the rumor mill? It's adding fuel to the fire. Every time someone whispers a $765 million penny, more people jump into the world of numismatics hoping so. Do you have the $1 million penny? Or better yet, the $765 million unicorn? Check your drawers. Flip those cushions. Raid your piggy bank. Because a single 1986 penny that you probably ignored for decades could change your life forever. And even if you don't find a fortune, you've just stepped into one of the most fascinating hobbies on earth, the world of coin collecting, where history meets mystery and every cent tells a story. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin content, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. Speech balloon. Have you ever found a rare coin? Drop a comment below and share your story. Who knows, your penny might be the next viral treasure. Could a simple penny in your pocket be worth millions of dollars? Imagine stumbling across a coin so rare, so mysterious, that collectors are willing to pay hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, claimed values in the millions, just to own it. Sounds unbelievable? Well, today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of numismatics, the 1983 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a coin that has stirred excitement, mystery, and even $1 million headlines. Stay with me, you won't want to miss this. Segment 1. The background of the 1983 penny, 045, microphone hash voiceover. Let's start from the beginning. The year was 1983. Ronald Reagan was president. Michael Jackson's Billie Jean was topping the charts. And in the US Mint, something extraordinary and accidental was taking place. The penny, or 1 cent coin, was in transition. In 1982, the US Mint had made a crucial decision to change the composition of the penny due to rising copper prices. Until mid-1982, pennies were made of 95% copper. But then, they switched to a zinc core with a thin copper coating, a dramatic change with unintended consequences. Segment 2. Why the 1983 penny is so special. 2:15. Now, here's where things get juicy. Although all pennies minted in 1983 were supposed to be struck on zinc planchets, meaning zinc blanks, a few mysterious 1983 pennies were discovered to be struck on the old copper planchets. That means some rare 1983 pennies are heavier than usual. These copper-era coins slipped through the mint's strict processes unnoticed, and today, they are considered some of the rarest modern US coins in circulation. Microphone hash voiceover. You may have seen some online claims, headlines saying a 1983 Liberty 1 cent coin sells for $132 million. Sounds too crazy to be true, right? Well, let's break it down. While number 1983 penny has officially sold for that kind of amount, certain rare error coins, including the copper 1983 penny, have been auctioned for tens of thousands of dollars. A certified 1983 copper penny once sold for more than $23,500 at auction. Other errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or clip planches, have reached prices as high as $15,000 to $30,000. So while $132 million might be exaggerated, some versions of this coin are absolutely worth serious money. So how do you know if your 1983 penny is one of the valuable ones? Here's what to look for. Weigh your coin. A standard zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams, while a copper one weighs 3.1 grams. If your 1983 penny weighs around 3.1 grams, you might have struck gold, or rather, copper. Check for mint marks, look under the date. A 1983 D penny means it was minted in Denver. Some errors have been found on both Philadelphia and Denver coins. Look for double dies. If the word Liberty or In God We Trust looks like it has a shadow or doubled lines, you could be looking at a valuable double die error. Off-center strikes. If part of the coin looks cut off or not perfectly centered, it might be a rare off-center error coin. Asterisk. Let's look at the real-world market value of some of these rare 1983 pennies. In 2013, a 1983 copper penny error was certified by NGC and sold for $23,500. In 2017, another off-metal strike penny, also from 1983, sold for nearly $15,000. Some double die varieties, especially in near-perfect condition, have fetched over $7,000. Even circulated examples, those not in mint condition, have sold for hundreds to thousands depending on their uniqueness. Asterisk. These prices are not speculation. They're based on actual auctions conducted by certified numismatic organizations such as Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and PCGS certified events. So what makes the 1983 penny so captivating to collectors? It's the perfect storm: a transition year, a major metal change, rare minting errors, and the ever-growing love for American coin collecting. Plus, there's that irresistible allure of turning pocket change into a fortune. Every time someone hears about a coin selling for tens of thousands of dollars, people start checking their old jars, purses, and drawers. And who can blame them? The thrill of the hunt is real. Segment 7: How to protect, grade, and sell your penny. 1045. If you think you've got one of these rare 1983 Liberty pennies, don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can significantly reduce its value. Instead, handle it by the edges, place it in a coin flip or soft pouch, and get it certified. Trusted grading companies like PCGS or NGC can evaluate your coin and assign it a value based on rarity, condition, and type of error. If it turns out to be valuable, you could sell it at auction or through coin dealers who specialize in rare US currency. Some auctions go global, with collectors from around the world bidding on American coins. Microphone hash voiceover. So, is the 1983 Liberty 1-cent coin worth $132 million? Probably not in reality, but it's one of those urban legends based on rare truths. Yes, there are versions of this coin worth thousands. Yes, they're out there in circulation, hiding in plain sight. And yes, you could have one sitting in your coin jar right now. The mystery, the history, the chase, it's all part of what makes the world of coins so thrilling. So the next time you see a penny on the ground, don't walk past it, pick it up. You might just be holding onto a small fortune.